All right, guys. I take your finger off because I need to do a part 2 of what I just finished doing because that thing that made me happy in my soul, and I can't let it go. All right. So I was talking about box view, and the Lord dropped something in my spirit, and I was trying to piece it together in my head when He gave it to me, and I was talking about the man that was laying by the pool of Bethesda, right? And Jesus comes strolling through there, and He sees this man. Now, first of all, let me tell you this: where they were was their box. Jesus have mercy. God have mercy. They were laying on these porches, and they were all crippled. Ain't nobody, all of them is talking the same language. They're all defeated. They're all crippled. They're all just laying there, right? Hoping that angel, that they say, angel, right, comes down and stir the water. Okay? So they get healed. Now, if I had time, I'd give you the revelation on that because, first of all, the language changed because it used to say, the angel of the Lord would come down and stir the water. Then it went to angel. Yeah, I don't have time for that today. But I want you to think about that. Why did it change? Anyway, let's get back to it. So, he comes and sees the man laying there. Now, there's all these people laying off in this box. Jesus comes strolling through the box and says, hey, man, what you doing here? And he says, I'm paralyzed. I've been crippled for 38 years. And I'm been in here trying to get myself to the pool and roll myself off in the pool, but nobody will help me. And every time I get close, somebody else gets in before me. Now, Jesus is listening to this man. He sees the state that the man is in. And then Jesus says something that could almost be downright rude. Oh, okay. Oh, for real? That's all you got here? You've been crippled 38 years? Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you want to be healed? First of all, hold on. First of all, this man is by the pool complaining that he want to get in the pool because this is how he's going to get healed. Now his deliverance, Jesus Christ, is standing in front of him, asking him, do you want to be healed? This man, I know how this man felt. I'm a person that has dealt with health issues, right? Or even when I was overweight, I'd hear people say stuff and I'd be wanting to say, sis, push back from the table. I didn't get fat from eating. I don't eat enough. I got fat from medication, right? I used to get so frustrated. Yeah, sis, you need to get. And I'm like, I'm already doing this stuff. It just ain't working for some reason, right? I didn't know it was medication at that time, but now I know, right? So Jesus then asked him a question, and he's like, yeah, I want to be healed, or else I wouldn't be over here by this pool. Now, wouldn't it make sense? I can hear this man in my mind. Now, why would you come over here and ask me, do I want to be healed? And I just gave you my whole rundown that I'm sitting over here by this pool, wanting to be healed, won't nobody help me get off in this pool. Jesus ain't even paid no attention to what that man said. He challenged this man's mind. Because what I realized is that Jesus realized you may have a problem, but you're more crippled in your mind than you are in your body. My God. How many of you are walking around, and I ain't going to say you ain't got no issue, but you're more crippled in your mind than you are in your body. Jesus looked at this man and saw that this man had he didn't pull out no oil. He didn't shuck him up. Hook up. Don't no oil, no water, no nothing. He didn't do none of that. He looked at him and said, take your comfort. Get up. And walk. I'm sure that man said, I know you lying. I know you lying. Because you see me down here. But I bet he said, okay, I'll set you up in here talking about, then said your word and just spoke a word and think you so powerful. All right, I'm going to get up. I'm going to see if I can get up. And he challenged that man's thinking. And that man got up. picked up what had been his comfort and his box, and walked away. How many of us have been more crippled in our mind than we have in our life? Sometimes, with my clients, I always ask them, where's the lie? Where is the lie? The devil is a lie. That doctor looked me in my face and said I'd be in a wheelchair by the time I was 30. I am 46. And baby, I'm not even close to no wheelchair. You understand? They are baffled. They are baffled at what God has done in my life. I don't give a monkey's behind about what anybody's done because God has been so good to me. I can't mess up my miracle that he gave me. I have to steward that miracle. Meaning, shut your mouth. Stay humble. Keep your face in God's face. Because I have more to lose than other people. Oh, wait. God, I could do a whole lesson on that. I have more to lose than other people. I got miracles that I have to steward. I have revelation that I have to steward. Woo. That thing to mess me up, y'all. I'm sorry. I need to go just sit in that because that thing is good. But let me challenge you. Again, I wasn't going to bring up box for you, but this book is going to help you to deal with the crippledness in your mind. Because you're like that bird that's been in that cage for so long. And the door open, but you haven't flown out yet. Knowing that there's a whole world out there waiting on you. And you looking through that tiny hole. And they can't figure out why. You're still in the same position. All right, I'm done. Okay? I'm done with this part. But that just blessed me. I had to come back and finish that because I needed to chew on that. And y'all could chew on that with me. All right? Also, if you have not liked this page, like it. Don't flirt with me. Let's start a relationship on this platform. And hook up to know what we're going to do. Because there's a lot of things coming down the pipeline. And you need to be connected or you're going to miss it. All right? All right, y'all have a great Tuesday.